Overwatch Review. What's it really worth? Overwatch is a team-based first-person shooter video game that was released on PC, PS4, and Xbox One back on May 24th, 2016. And it was developed and published by Blizzard Entertainment. And today, I'm going to be doing a full review of the game and give you my thoughts on what was good, what was bad, and what I think this game is really worth. Graphics. Blizzard always does amazing work when it comes to graphics, whether it's cinematic or in-game. I played Overwatch on the Xbox One and it looks great. Characters and levels are well detailed and the cartoony look to them suits the game perfectly. It's great to play a first-person shooter that's colorful and bright compared to most that use a lot of darker colors. The only issue I noticed, and I'm not sure if it's the frame rate or servers or internet speed, but sometimes the game lags a bit or jumps. Doesn't happen to me often, but when it does, I usually have to restart my Xbox for it to stop. Audio. The voice acting and sound effects in this game are just as amazing as the graphics. Blizzard never holds back and puts a lot of time into their games. Like with Overwatch, Diablo, just a lot of their games are so good. The audio, cinematic, sound effects are always perfect. Just spot on. Blizzard is just amazing when it comes to that shit. They're just so good at it. And I don't understand how most other like gaming companies, when they come out with games, they're not as good as Blizzard. And I just don't understand why. They're just that good. Content. So first, you can play online in a quick play match with other players. Player versus AI, make your own custom game. Brawl, which is a different game mode that Blizzard comes up with. For example, Mobile Watch, where there's only one of each hero per team and you can't switch. Or another mode would be Tank, where you can only use tank characters. And competitive play. There's training tutorials where you can learn the basics, practice range where you can try out all the characters, and practice versus AI. Hero gallery where you can check all the heroes and everything you unlocked for them, and loot box where when you level up you can open a box to unlock skins, voices, sprays, and more. There's 22 characters to choose from and they're still adding more, and 12 maps where you can play Assault, Control, or Escort. Story. So there's a pretty big story that goes behind this game. Definitely one of the bigger ones I've seen. So it's going to take me a while to get through it. But stay with me here. Overwatch is set 60 years into the future of a fictionalized Earth, 30 years after the resolution of the Omnic Crisis. Prior to the Omnic Crisis, humanity has been in a golden age of prosperity and technology development. Humans developed robots with artificial intelligence called omnics, which were produced worldwide in automated omnium facilities and put to use to achieve economic equality. The Omnic Crisis began when the omniums started producing a series of lethal, hostile robots which turned against humankind. The United Nations quickly formed Overwatch, an international task force to combat the Omnic threat and restore order. 2 veteran soldiers were put in charge of Overwatch, Gabriel Reyes and Jack Morrison. Though Overwatch successfully quelled the robotic uprising and brought a number of talented individuals to the forefront, a rift developed between Reyes and Morrison became the faction leader of Overwatch, while Reyes took charge of Blackwatch, Overwatch's covert operation division. An explosion destroyed Overwatch's headquarters in Switzerland, reportedly killing Morrison and Reyes among others. The UN passed the Patriot Act, which dismantled Overwatch and forbade any Overwatch-type activity. Overwatch is set some years after the Patriots Act. Without Overwatch, corporations have started to take over, fighting and terrorism have broken out in parts of the globe. Former members of Overwatch decided to reform Overwatch, recruiting old friends and gaining new allies in their fight. Gameplay. After playing Battleborn, I wasn't sure how much I would like Overwatch, but all the reviews and a lot of people that played it were saying that it was better. So I decided to wait, and finally, after months of waiting, I finally got it in. I finally got it shipped in. Took forever, and you know what? I wasn't disappointed. Overwatch is a fantastic game and a lot of fun to play. I was surprised there was no single player campaign to explain the world and characters more like Battleborn did. That might be the only thing I didn't like with this game. But regardless of that, it's still a lot of fun. When I first got it, I did the tutorial and practice range to test out all the characters, and what I found was that all of them are good in their own way. I didn't find one I didn't like, but I did have some I preferred more than others. So when you're in a match, it's cool to see that everyone's using different characters instead of just all the same ones. They all have their strengths and weaknesses. For example, when I started playing PvP, I was really into D.Va. Having unlimited ammo, I could just keep shooting, and she had a lot of health too. But then I found her weakness, Genji. Anytime I would face him, he would deflect all my bullets back at me, or just cut me right out of my robot in one shot, and I liked that. Made me have to think and maybe change my style and use a different character to fight Genji. The matchmaking systems were great too, because it doesn't matter what level you are, the guns and perks don't change. It just means that player has been playing longer but won't have anything better than you besides skins. It's fast, intense, and playing it for either 15 or 3 hours, the game doesn't lose its charm. Alright, so now for my final verdict on what I think this game is really worth. Now, in the US, it's $60, and in Canada, it's $80, and that's the same price for PS4 and Xbox One. So for everything you get, great character roster, looks and sounds great, fast and fun matches, wonderful maps, expensive on console, rarely run into bugs, could use more maps, free character patches. So for me, and a lot of people out there, Overwatch is a great and fun game to play. I was surprised how much I liked it, and I can't wait to see all the new characters that Blizzard is going to be coming out with, and new maps and other game modes too. So for the price of it being $60 to $80, I think that's a little overpriced, considering it's honestly just multiplayer. Just multiplayer, 12 maps, 22 characters, and that's it. Now, you would think for that price there would at least be some kind of single player campaign, but there isn't. And it has been out for a few months, the price hasn't dropped. But for me personally, I think the game is a good like $50. Now for Canada, that's quite a bit cheaper than the $80. So that's $30 cheaper. Now for the US, I know it's only $10, but hey, that's $10 extra dollars in your pocket. So all in all, I think $50 Overwatch is really worth it. Alright guys, so I'm going to end my video there, and I hope you enjoyed. And stay tuned for next week when I do this again. I always got a game of the week, and I do a new game of the week every week, new games, and I do a review of it every Thursday. Now if you want to see the gameplay that goes with this video, I'll put a card up top so you can click on that and go watch it if for some reason you've never heard or seen Overwatch, which that would be very surprising to me. But I haven't counted people that have not seen or played it yet, which is very weird. But it's a thing. So you can watch the review and watch the gameplay. Click on that shit. And if you're new to my channel and want to check out all my stuff, my gameplays, my game trailer reaction, my reviews, and all the other stuff, the subscribe button is right here. So you can click on that. And you know, you can click on it, subscribe, all that good stuff. And you know, I got the Twitter button up here too, so you can follow me on Twitter. You know, I post up stuff there on there too. Maybe if I come up with new shows or some stuff, I'm not like super active on it, but you know, I do post stuff up there every week. Now don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think of my review. Let me know what you think. Let me know your review of the game. That's it. Let me know what you think of Overwatch in the comment section below. You know what you gotta do. You know how to do it. Peace out. Cha!